Robert Karpathios here, creator of the Ditch Your Dad-bod Blueprint, and welcome to another episode of Own Your Life. We're in beautiful Rockwood, Ontario, and you're about to meet one of our top fat loss students and learn how he crushed his self-limiting beliefs in just 8.5 months and got visible abs in the process. Enjoy.
When I settled down and had children, that's when I realized that I needed to start taking care of myself a little bit better. And I think the thing that I realized at that point in time is I remember what my parents were like when they were 40 and thinking of my dad and thinking, wow, my dad is old when he was 40. And I was thinking, wow, I'm gonna be old and I'm gonna be 40. So I didn't wanna be my dad anymore. I didn't wanna be unfit. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to make sure that I could be around and, play with my kids and have lots of fun and do things because my kids were getting a little bit older at that point, and I just wanted to have that dream lifestyle with my kids. So then when my 40th birthday came around, that's when I started running just before I turned 40 because I wanted to be fit at 40. And became fit in my 40s, not by 40, but in my 40s. Or so I thought I was fit. I think I was more skinny fat than actually fit. Then I got injured. I was doing the Around the Bay 30K in Hamilton, and about 25 kilometers into the run, I rolled my ankle. Eventually, after my ankle started feeling good, I could do more, but I lost the motivation at that point in time. I just thought I was just gonna be the big guy. I just didn't think I could ever be fit. I didn't think I deserved to be fit. I didn't think that I could ever achieve the things that I've achieved. So January 2021, I dropped my daughter off at residence for university, and my youngest daughter took a picture of us. It wasn't the most flattering angle, but when I look at the picture, I'm fat. I'm big. I look at myself in that picture and I see myself as probably the biggest I ever wanted to be. Then I decided I needed to do something. I knew 50 was coming up, and I didn't want to have any health concerns. I wanted to be fit at 50 because fit at 40 didn't work, so I thought I'll try again, and that's when I started with Robert and Ditch Your Dad-bod. So I reached out to Robert. We had our phone call. We talked about my goals, and there was something there that made me think, this is gonna work, but then there was still that doubt. I'm like, can I really do it? And is he really gonna help me be able to do it? Because I knew that I was gonna need some support along the way because I'd tried in the past and failed. I'd worked with other trainers and failed. And I didn't want another failure. So we had our conversation, and at the end of the conversation, he asked if I was ready to jump in. And my gut was saying, yeah, jump in. But then my mind had too many doubts. Like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna be a waste of money? Should I be putting the investment into this right now? Is it worth investing in myself at this point in time? And I actually said no to all those things. I didn't think that it really was. I decided to make that second phone call when I saw that Robert was offering a scholarship for people to join the Ditch Your Dad-bod Blueprint. I thought, well, if I can get a little bit of financial support to help through it, then it's not so much on me, it's a little bit of him investing as well. And I thought he was gonna invest $10,000 in clients to join, and I thought if he can put in $10,000 worth of his time and money and effort, and I can put in some of my money, there's a little bit of accountability for both of us. And I felt that that was going to be better for me. It didn't make me feel as guilty about spending the money. I spend lots on my family. We travel, I give my daughters everything I possibly can give, and I knew that if I spent some money on me, some of that might change a little bit, and I didn't want to have to do that. The scholarship allowed me to not have to worry about making those changes. It also showed me that you are committed to your clients. And it wasn't just, I'm gonna get them in the door, take their money, never see them. If you're investing in me, then I can invest in myself as well. So I've been with the program for just over 8.5 months now. And as of this morning, I'm down 58.6 pounds. I never ever thought I was going to succeed to the level I have. I thought I was gonna do well. I honestly thought I was gonna do well because I was committed 100%. I knew I was going to do well. I didn't think I was gonna do this well. I never ever thought it was gonna happen. And then my goal was to hit 185. That was my goal weight because between 180 and 185 was my marathon weight, and that's when I felt my best in the past. I never ever thought I would get below that. I thought I'll get there and I'll probably stop. When I got there, my mom said to me, oh, you need to stop losing weight. You need to stop losing weight. You're gonna be too thin. I'm like, I don't feel too thin, I feel good. And then I hit the 180 mark, and that was just, I'm actually at 180. Could there be a 170 possibly in my 179 in my future? 179 came, and I'm like, I'm still going, and I'm not changing. At that point in time, our calories weren't low, and I was at 179, and then the weight kept dropping off, and I hit 175. I'm like, is there a chance I got to hit 60 pounds? Am I going to hit like a full 60? So there's that small part of me that's driving me to hit that 60-pound mark, and there's a small part of me that says it doesn't matter if I do. Like, that weight is no longer the metric that I'm using for my success. It's kind of that little carrot dangling at the end, but it's not the metric anymore. But it's there, and I know I'm going to hit it. I just don't know when, but I'm going to hit it for sure. Now I'm at that spot where I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of the work I've put in. I don't want to ever go back to that mindset because it was so toxic. It wasn't good for me. I'm now at a point where I can actually see myself doing things that I couldn't do before. I see my confidence has increased in many things. Not just in my appearance, but just at work, the decisions I have to make throughout the day. I'm more confident. I'm not as hesitant. And those things I don't think would have happened if I hadn't done this.
Nearly 60 pounds of stubborn belly fat torched, visible abs, and the unshakable self-confidence he's always wanted, all because he decided to take action and bet on himself. Now, what would you say is the #1 contributor to your success so far in the program?
I think it's just putting in the time, the effort, and being consistent and just following the plan.
Amazing. So listen, if you're watching this right now and you're currently wearing the shoes of the old David and you're not quite sure where to start, I want you to book a free strategy call right now. We'll hop on the phone and we'll talk about if we're a good fit to coach together. So thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode, and always remember, own your choices.
Own your life.
Talk to you soon.